I'll take you around the world. I'll take you places where you've never ever been before. So give me your hands. I promise I'll be loving you forever and ever. I love you forever. I like it. I really, really like it. Let's get to business. Let's get to business. What's up, guys? I've started to film, okay? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? It's your girl Oluwafemi Oluwabusayemi. That's with some money. I'm your host here on Twitter. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Oluwafemi Oluwabusayomi Roda. If you're new here, welcome. Where have you been? I've been waiting for you. You know how we roll, guys. Please click on the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever there's a new video on my channel. You guys can already tell I'll be talking about 8 different culture shock or shocks that I've experienced since I got to Canada. So in my last video where I talked about discrimination and Nigerians' hostility towards other Nigerians in diaspora, I got quite a lot of feedbacks, some in my personal DM, some on the video, you know, in the comment box. That's what I mean. And they were quite funny. You know, Tommy said so remember that I said that a certain Asian lady said she doesn't want to use her eyes to see black people or brown people. Tommy was like, how about her nose? If she doesn't want to use her eyes, she should use her nose. That was pretty fun. Nigerian society is clearly different from the Canadian society. They are like far apart, right? And I cannot just wait to delve into this video. I think I've shared like some of my culture shocks with some of my personal people, but I just thought to, you know, film about it and archive it here so that I also can always come back to watch this. I'm already used to the system. In a couple of years I would come back and maybe do another to say, oh, I've gotten used to XYZ culture, or I've not gotten used to XYZ culture yet. So without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into what we have for today. My list, this one, it choked because when I first got here I had to open a bank account. Obviously that's like one of the things you do when you first move to a new country. First, where the bank is situated, and generally speaking that's how like they build their banks. The banks are not like you would walk into a mall and you would see a bank. The bank can be beside where they sell clothes, or where they sell shoes, or where they sell drinks, or just anywhere. You don't have to go through any security doors or any security search. And that was so shocking to me because, bro, in Nigeria, first of all, you have to even go through a security door, and if you're carrying like your phone or your keys or anything that has like a metal, the door is going to detect, and you have to like come out, put those things aside, or put it in a safe or something. Like, security is, I can say it is tighter, right, in Nigeria. But here, you walk in, you don't even walk in, stroll in and stroll out. Nobody's going to stop you at the door to say, oh, I want to check you, I want to drop your that. No, there are security cameras, quite all right. Obviously back in Nigeria also there are security cameras, but here I think you just solely rely on security cameras. So no tight securities at the bank, and the banks are located in areas that you would never just imagine that a bank should be in. And the second shock, this one too, it choke. This one too, it choke, because why? This one is not even funny. It's not something that I like. It is when you go to shop in a store or anywhere at all, you don't get bags for free. You heard that right, you don't get bags for free. So no matter how many things you shop for, they don't give you free bags. You have to buy a bag. You have to buy a bag. However, if you go to an African store, because I patronize African stores very well a lot, I go there to buy yam, and regular groceries that I'm used to. They give you paper bags or they give you nylon, right? But if you go to other stores, you don't get anything. So what I do mostly is, in my bag when I'm going out, I always have like a shopping bag, just so if I enter a store to buy like egg or bread or anything, I would be able to put them inside that bag, because the Nigerian in me will not allow me to just carry things without putting them in a bag. That's so shocking to me, because why do you have to pay for a bag after patronizing you? Are you joking? Number 3, culture shock, guys. You cannot be broke in peace. This one is for the brokers, all of you that are broke and you want to move to Canada. You cannot be broke in peace. So I remember one time I'd gone to withdraw like a huge sum of money from my account. I wanted to use for something, and then I had about, I think, $5. I don't exactly remember, or maybe $1. I got an email instantly saying I need to be cautious because my account balance is getting too low, and if it exceeds like that $1 or $5 that I have, I'll be paying an interest. Like, I didn't understand it. Basically, you cannot just be broke in peace, because back in Nigeria, I mean, sometimes, especially when you have like 3 accounts, sometimes there's a particular account that you might not even have anything at all, and everybody's not going to fall. Nobody's going to send you an email because nobody even cares that you're broke. Okay, basically an account balance or credit balance threshold where it mustn't go below a certain amount of money. So that time I had like below $5, and they sent you an email to be cautious. The 4th one, guys, this is so sweet. It's something that I really like, right? And I mean, maybe because I'm in Nigeria, and I just find this really shocking, right? Guess what? I'm not sure you guys can guess it, but yes, it is a chivalrous act. Like, it is so on brand of them. They are so chivalrous, they are cautious, they help you to hold down the door. And the boss, they hold down the door for you when you want to enter, they help you to open it. Or, when they are going outside and, someone is behind them, they hold the door down for the person. They're so cautious. Although you can say hello to somebody while walking and the person doesn't answer you. But if the person opens the door and you're coming behind the person is going to hold the door down for you. And it's so on brand of them, and it's something that I like. Guys, this one is extremely shocking. Like, when I learned about it, I was like, I was shocked. I was shocked. And although it is shocking, I think I like it because it is where the dignity of labor comes from. You cannot shame anybody for doing a certain job. You can't say you are better off than this person just because this person is a janitor, right? Because this person also goes through a training, and it's not like the regular training where a supervisor will just gather you guys and say, oh, when you're cleaning, you take a bucket and a mop, you do this. No, it's not that kind of training. You get a certification for every type of job. I'm not sure if I was speaking to someone or I read it on a group chat. Anyways, this particular person's aunt wanted to apply for the role of a dishwasher. Like, dishwasher, plates where we don't wash from our mama womb. This person wanted to apply for the job of a dishwasher, and the person was told that she wasn't qualified. Aunt was told that she wasn't qualified. That was so funny to me, because why do I need certification for being a dishwasher? Why? But I think I like that. Just like I said, dignity of labor. You cannot shame somebody for doing this job, or you cannot feel like, oh, I'm better off than you because I work in XYZ company, maybe like work in Shell Canada. I'm speaking it forth, guys. Maybe I work in Shell Canada and you're a janitor, or you're a code checker, or you're a server, or you're a clerk, and I'll start feeling like I'm better off than you. It doesn't work out, and I think I like it. It's something that I like. It's shocking, but I like it. 6, guys, People love to stand on the bus. I don't know where this comes from, but they love to stand on the bus. I remember when I first came and I'll be on the bus, I'll get on the bus and I'll see people standing, and I'll just feel like, oh, maybe there's no space again, that's why people are standing. Time I now notice that even before the bus gets to me, you can use your eyes to scan through to see if there are seats, because I don't like to stand on the bus. I cannot stand. I've been standing at the bus stop already, so I cannot enter a bus and stand again. If there's no seats, I would rather wait for another one, except I'm in a haste, and then I could just manage, also depending on the distance. But I will not just stand on the bus for standing sake. I would not stand. So this time I scanned through and I'd seen there were empty seats at the back, but when I got in, people were standing. I'm like, please, excuse me. I got to the back and I got a seat and I sat. I don't like to stand, but they just like to stand. Like, I don't understand it. Sometimes even the bus will be empty, especially at the station. When a bus is picking up passengers at the station first, it is usually empty. People would rather stand though. People rather stand. It's just be myself and maybe just a few others that will be seated. People stand. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand the culture of standing on the bus. I don't understand it, and I can never understand it. Anyways, I'll soon buy my car, so this one is just for saying sake. I don't understand the culture of standing on the bus, but they do that a lot. So if you're new and you're on the bus and you see people standing, don't just assume automatically that there are no empty seats. There are empty seats, my dear. Make sure you tell them to excuse you and you look for empty seats. There are empty seats. Most times there are always empty seats, and you can always get down if there are no empty seats and you cannot stand. 7, guys. Number 7. This one. So this is about Uber services. There's Uber and there is Lights. Those are the two cab services here in Canada. Well, cab services that I am familiar with. But back in Nigeria, it is Bolt and Uber. I know there's also InDriver and some other cab services. But the thing about these guys, the Lights and Uber, is there's no such cash or card payment. Nobody asks you that, right? First of all, the drivers don't even call you. You know how your Uber driver back in Nigeria would call you, say, hello, I'm outside. Hello, I've arrived. No, they're not going to tell you that they've arrived. As a matter of fact, if you don't come out in time, they are going to leave and they are going to charge your card. I don't know if they will pay you back when they realize that you canceled the trip or you didn't ride with that particular driver, but they will charge you. The moment you order and you don't get on the ride, you'll be charged. And there's no such thing as card or cash payments. You would input your card details and all of the payments will be from your card. There is no exchange of notes or coins or anything of sorts. So get to where you're going to tell the driver bye-bye, thank you, whatever, and that's it. It just ends there. So is that exactly shocking? I don't think so, because I also like the idea of card payments, so I don't have to wait. Especially sometimes back in Nigeria, some drivers would probably tell you, oh, I don't have XYZ change, just so that you can leave it with them or leave it for them. So maybe you give them like 3,500 and your trip is 3,200. Obviously you have a change of 300. They will tell you, I don't have 300, and it's somehow for somebody to actually transfer just 300 naira to you. So in most cases you say, okay, don't worry, keep it. But sometimes, I'm sorry, I don't want you to keep it. I need my 300 naira. So I like that it eliminates the exchange or seeking for change. I like that it eliminates that. But this one, I don't even know if to say it is shocking. I don't know where to place it, but tap water is actually better than bottled water. You heard that right. Tap water is better than bottled water. So how back in Nigeria, when you take table water or bottled water, a lot of people just think that this one is on XYZ hierarchy and just like, oh, she doesn't drink tap water. First of all, who even drinks tap water back in Nigeria? People don't drink tap water. People take sachet water, popularly called pure water or table water, or they take dispenser water, right? But bottled water caps it all. Like when you get into somebody's house and you ask for water, and they bring, instead of bringing dispenser water for you or bringing sachet water, they bring you table water. You just feel like It was like, oh, this is what I drink. I'm allergic to taking sachet water, or I don't take seaway dispenser water, or you just feel like okay, this one. It's a lie. In this place, tap water. Tap water is better than bottled water. So this is for all my broke ass nigga. You win. All my broke ass nigga, you win. Because tap water is better than bottled water. Say yeah. So yes, I remember when I first got here, and people were drinking water from the tap. I would see like bottled water from time to time. It wasn't like in a park or anything. No dispenser water as well. And I figured that, okay, these people drink water from the tap. And there's one time I was asking my landlady if this water is good. And she was like, oh good. Oh better do bottled water lo. Malo waste to well. Malo waste to well. Bottled water here. Koda fun health. Iyo lo wa nínú omi yẹn koda. Cause she kini kan, cause she what's my own? I know people have money for bottled water to even start with. But if the tap water wasn't good, obviously I would have been drinking bottled water. But yeah, she said tap water is better, and everywhere in schools, primary school, higher institution, at work, it's tap water. The tap water like designated, it's like a dispenser actually. So put your cup there and you get water. The water is clean, and when you take bottled water, you know how to say water is tasteless and colorless and odorless. The bottled water actually has a kind of taste, and kind of salty. It's not overly salty, but it's salty. So I just figured that no. Apart from the fact that I'm broke, tap water is the best. Broke people are winning. Too good. Okay, this is the last point, guys, and it is the 9th point. The 9th point, guys. You know how in Nigeria, when you build your house, there's a fence, there's a gate, then for security reasons, use broken bottles to fence your gate or barbed wires and stuff like that. Please, I ain't nothing like that. I ain't nothing like that. I ain't nothing like that. There are no gates, there are no fences. It's so shocking because I'm like, you guys don't like protection. Anyways, there are no fences, there are no gates in apartments, in houses, in schools. I mean, some schools are fenced to a certain level. The fencing is not against maybe robbers, right? Because you can jump over it. So you certainly know about that, and there are no gates, right? Obviously, there are doors leading into the apartments or the buildings and stuff like that, but there are no gates. The schools, nothing. So you don't enter a particular place and a security man or woman is checking you in, or you go through like a security door or anything, any such thing like that. No. I don't know if this should fall under culture shock, or it's just a part of developed society. The society makes provision for people living with disabilities, right? So even on the bus, there is space for people who are on wheelchairs, people who are old. Like there's priority seating. There are priority seats. There are actually 12 in numbers. Yes, 6 here, 6 here, 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Those particular ones, the 12, they were made for them. So people get up when disabled people come in, or when people come in with their toddlers or their children in a stroller. So yes, I don't know if I should classify it under culture shock, or just the perks of living in developed countries. Thank you for watching. That will be all for me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do take care of yourself and let me know what you think about this video in the comment box below. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you, and see you some other time, guys.